Here we go. My lovely friends, thank you very much for joining me. You are live with me here on the Aspa Radio Network, even on Psychic Radio and Moonstrike TV, and I'm jiggling because that was the invitation from our lovely producer, Mr. Dave. Well, he was asking me to dance some kind of disco dance, but not the, I don't know, I'm just improvising, but here we go. So join in, put some music on while you are listening to my show, my lovely friends, and, jiggle around. Either it's a YMCA or something, so whatever you want to put on, or Country Road. Country Road is my song. That's the signature song for this show. And by the way, we are talking about music. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to that show. Listen to that song, Country Road by John Denver, that was the very first song given to me by my father in spirit when I started the show 85. I'm not saying 85 weeks ago, 3 years ago, but 85 shows ago, because today is the 85th show. So let's just celebrate. So just put some music on and dance and go along with the jiggle. So probably I need to, we are celebrating. So here we go. Now celebrating. So my lovely friends, I hope we are all very well and balancing ourselves and bringing our presence to ourselves. This is the most important thing what we can do right now. So today I'm going to extend that energy, that blessing and empowerment to one of you, one of the callers. So that's going to be lovely to talk to one of you here. And while I'm waiting for that lucky or lovely person to be here, I just thought I'm going to share something with you. So you see, quite a few years ago, quite a few shows ago, if you remember, I talked to you about how much I'm not reading tarot cards, or I'm not reading the cards, how people would normally read. And we were talking about it's all okay because everybody has their own sense, everybody has their own energy, and Spirit is showing us what to do with the cards and crystals and the colors and music and so on. So here we go. Here we go. But then still, just an invitation for you, because we can work with all our senses. I remember when I also spoke to you about the psychic development and working with your own abilities and stepping into that reality, how you can help yourself as opposed to just asking somebody to do a reading for you, but then how you can empower yourself. So I'm going to tell you something very, very quickly. Ages ago, when I was interested, so that ages ago, when I was interested in using cards or learning about cards, I got this book, 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack. So I'm going to show you this book because, can we see? That's it. Well, we practiced that one. So here we go, 78 Degrees of Wisdom. And this book is apparently one of the most, concise, I wanted to say concise or detailed account of the cards. But then why it is really interesting, because I picked up my very, very first card, and I'm going to talk to our lovely caller here in a minute, which is this card. So you can see it's quite an old deck. It's about 22 years old, that card, the deck. And then what I decided, just created this game, and you can try that one on, and you can do it with angel cards, or you can do it with oracle cards as well, that I have chosen the major arcana cards and started with the Fool. And then each week I selected the next card in the series of the major arcana, and then picked up the card and sat down and journal. And every day I was meditating and working with that one particular card. And at the end of the week, on Sunday, that became a little activity for me, that I looked into the book and I was reading everything. Oops, this may be better. Here we go. I was reading everything what I could find out about the Fool, or about the Star, or about the Hierophant, or all the other major arcana cards, because I wanted to feel what it feels like. I wanted to experience what it feels like working with one energy, the energy of one card. And it was quite a revealing activity, lasted for quite a few weeks actually. So I stuck with the whole thing, but it showed me more, not just how we can read cards, because we can learn from books or we can learn from teachers, but then really how we are reflecting and how we are working with the energy of the card and what is coming through to us. So primarily, I always say to my students or even my Patreon group that the whole learning begins with you. So if you want to develop our senses, we need to work on ourselves. So by the way, I mentioned you my Patreon group, and before I go to our caller, I'm just going to let you know if you would like to join us for all various activities and question answer sessions and even the readings. I actually this week or weekend I'm recording the private readings for our members. You can check the page out. You can go to patreon.com, that is patreon.com / and you can find my details, which is, this very well, Zsuzsanna Medium, and it's always 9 letters, ZSU, ZSE, and A Medium, so you can join us there. And you can do the same activity you see with the cards, with any of the other cards. Like, for instance, I have the Stephanie J. King I Am I Angelic cards here. So you pick one card, even for one day, and without reading the books, you can read the books later, but without reading the books, you pick one card, and what is that one word resonating, or well, I'm going to choose this one. What is that one particular word or energy shows you for today? And then you can remember, at the beginning of the day, we can pick a card and we can really feel the energy of the card. And as you are moving around, putting your awareness into your different life situations and the people you are talking to and so on, where can I release the energy? Where is the easiness of the flow of the energy? So you can really use these cards as a tool of personal development. Okay, so let me know how you're getting on with that, because I am going to go for our caller, and I'm going to find who our caller is, or who is our caller. Yeah. Oh, we got Christina. Thank you very much. So Christina, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks very much for waiting. So how can I help you? Good to have you here.
Well, it would be, I guess I don't know how this works. Things are pretty good. I have a probate in situation gone a little wild with some family members, but I don't know how you work I'm not so slumped right now. Like, I'm still doing pretty good in life, comfortably, but business is slumped and life has been a little bit turned upside down from it. So
sure.
I don't know how how it works.
Okay. So I've got the cards here, so we might be using cards, but very well, I'm not really using cards, but here we go. So energetically, what I'm feeling for you is that you mentioned one particular family member and your business, and energetically what I feel is as if we are not walking on the two different paths. We are not walking, but as if we are skipping, as if we are skipping on hot stones. And we feel that we need to be very, very careful around these people and situations. Would you understand that? Because it feels like the two lines are quite parallel here. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And then you see when we are going, it feels like, let's go with a family conversation, because what I'm feeling for you is that you are really holding back the energy. It's really building up in the heart center, and sometimes it is causing us discomfort even in the stomach area, because you feel that situation is quite unfair. It was unfairly dealt with, and then it feels like that it's not just you, but other family members are trying to figure out what is happening with this one particular person, and it has been going on for quite some time. Can you understand that, please?
Oh my God, you're describing the situation amazingly. It's
yes,
wow.
Yes. Then you need to understand that actually that person, the love you have or the attention you have given to that person, now it is the time that you are bringing it back to yourself. And in fact, what you have given out, you cannot really take back. But the most Spirit says that you just make a decision and then you draw your own energy back from the person. If you are getting, for instance, practically, if you are getting calls or messages and we feel a little bit annoyed, then we do not need to answer to those conversations immediately. You need to draw the line.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
right, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Cool, cool. And what I also feel that if all of you in the family are able to do that, okay, I'm putting my hand up and you need to step back because you have really overstepped your boundaries or my boundaries, our boundaries, then everybody, maybe if you can work with the rest of the family to, to come to a common ground, how we are going to solve this situation, it feels like it's going to be easier to solve than you might feel right now. And what Spirit is talking about, some area, so we are not going to work with that person's energy, but it feels that something is going to come into her life. I'm feeling about 2 or 3 weeks. And then that is going to take her to a different timeline. So she will be busy with something else. So it's giving you that time and space to breathe, okay? And breathe because your attention needs to be on your business, And then when we are giving this energy that actually, yes, that's my hand, these are my boundaries, then you are immediately bringing your energy to your business. And then when we are thinking about our business, we are not skipping, not like, oh gosh, which task shall I do first? Because you are very creative, you've got a lot of things happening, the ideas are there, and now it is really bringing everything down to the practical level, and then just one at a time, and one at a time, and one at a time. And what Spirit says that if you nail that, if you are learning a new skill, how you are managing your business will be fine, your business will be absolutely fine. You are learning a new skill to elevate it's not yourself, but elevate the energy of your business. It also feels like before the time of Easter, we are branching out. We need to think about other people, whom are we going to bring on board, and have the courage, Christina, to communicate and negotiate. And as you are bringing your boundaries back from that person in your family, then you have the confidence to step into a really open space when it comes to your business, So I tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, this has been, yeah. And then also how we are communicating with emails, relax into that because it feels like I'm very quickly, I'm trying to think of and writing and, I'm doing everything at the same time, So I've got 30 seconds. Christina, please send me an email to hello@zsuzannamedium.com and I would love to finish the reading with you. And thank you very much for calling in and let me know how you get on with everything. And the rest of you lovely listeners and viewers, thanks very much for being here and joining me. That was our show, Zsuzsanna Medium. And also, if you want to come and present your own show, check out the main page, askwaradio.com, and then also my business on www.zsuzannamedium.com, and you need very well 9 letters, ZSE, and from this place, I'm sending you lots of love and many, many blessings, and I'm jiggling my way out. So Mr. Dave, thanks very much. Thank you.